And welcome back. I do apologize. The last two videos that I did not post on YouTube correctly. So we had to revert our save and start again. But at least we kind of have an idea of where we want to go and kind of a game plan. So what I've done is I've reverted back to an older save so that we can continue the series. So I do apologize again for the last 2 weeks not posting a video. It's just because YouTube just doesn't like me sometimes. So let's get into this. So let's start the game. Right now we're running into a population problem. We've done everything that we can to try to get a population boom. We still need to encourage it. So one of the few things that we're going to do is we're going to do some decorations just to try to bring up more of that happiness, try to bring up more of that, you know, market for people to come in and everything. So let's place a torch and a lamp. That'll be good. Let's look at our, do we have a builder? We do have a builder. So right now we don't have any settlers to do any of these mundane tasks that we have right now, so we're just going to get rid of it for now. We'll come back to it later. So, the last episode we worked on the research lab and the school. We're going to continue with those, along with the pasture and a few other things for like the rich food and everything. So looks like we do have a drought coming up. Take a look at our forest lodge. Is doing very well. So what we can do now is we can actually set them to cut, and what they'll do is they'll cut more of these trees down than plant, and that'll boost our wood right now. Another thing we can take a look at is the scrap metal. So right now we only have one worker. I wish we had more, but as it stands right now we will just have to stick with just the one. We're gonna move this because I don't want to get rid of this yet. Let's take a look at the exploration. We don't have anything going on right now, and we don't have any scouts. So as we get more workers, we will work on that. Let's take a look. So we have 2 extra settlers right now. So let's put in once. Let's open. Let's do a scout. Let's go here, just so he's not sitting around. And let's add 1 here. Let's look for our hunter's lodge. Where are you? Here's a quick way of finding one. If you go to your resources, oops, I'm sorry, food, and you go to your hunting lodge, it'll tell you where there is one at. Right there, right on top of me. So right now we want to do hunt and capture, and what that'll do is that will capture some of these animals for the pastures here. So let's move this here, and that'll allow us to capture some of these animals here and put them here. Another thing we want to do is we want to keep this rich food up. That's going to help us out a lot. It looks like our scout has got here, so let's configure an expedition, and we need metal tools, a settler badge, and a scrap. So let's see if we can find one with a settler's badge. We don't have it. Alright, so let's go with metal tool. We are not ready yet because we have no rations right now. So let's get out of here. Let's go to the next one, scout. Back once we have more people. So we started out with 17, now we're up to 20. We have 9 kids instead of 4, so we just need to keep on growing this food. Another thing that we want to do is we want to make more housing. So let's turn this, let's go here, 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 that'll definitely help out once we get that boom, that our population doesn't grow too fast. Otherwise, we won't be able to provide them all the settlers properly. To put brakes on the population growth, could try to see it more settlers live in shelters instead of their own cabins, because they are not going to reproduce in shelters. Okay, that's nice to know. So let us make a road, and make a road, and then I want to cancel that. So tax. Come back to it. So one of the few new things that they added into the game is the population growth. Kind of tells you in which way you're going right now. So what we need to do is, once we get up to quite a bit, then we need to slow them down a little bit. So let's add a few more decorations, and this will help out a little bit. Put that there and that there. We need this to increase. We also, what's going on here? So this is kind of full right now. Alright, then we need to add 2 more workers, and then we need to add a worker here. We're going to need to add a worker here. Looks like we're getting closer and closer to our worker tank. So let's see if we got any animals. So we can do the ox, or the buffalo, not that. Trout. So let's move people out of fishing and water collecting for now. And let's get some research done. I caught that on the tail end. I should have caught it a little bit sooner, that way I could have moved those people, but that's okay. We have... Go ahead and build this next, that we have 2 pastures going on. We'll do buffalo in this one, and we'll do a different type of animal in the other one. So here comes back the water, which is good. Doing well so far. So another thing I want to take a look at is this stretch thing. So we are getting pretty low, and I want to see if I can add some more people to it. So let's get some people back to fishing and water collecting for now. And let's take a few out of research. Put more in water collecting, because we definitely don't want to run out of water. Let's add another one here. Let's add 2 there. And then we can take our settler and just leave him so he can move things around. One of the other things I want to get done this time, or this episode, is I definitely want to get down the research plane a little bit better. I also want to work on a trading post, so that'll be something we'll work on the long haul of this episode. Alright, good. So let's take a look. Settler's badge and a settler's badge. Alright, so let us exit out of this. Let's go here and send it up another scout. Let's go here. Just keep on scouting. That's all we can do. This is waiting for builder. Don't know why that hasn't built yet, but that's what we're waiting for. We'll do roe deer there. Now if you look, they're clearing this forest out. So we can actually switch this back to cut and reforest. So now we're getting our wood back up. It's like we still have a few people that are not housed yet. So what we can do there is we can actually build a shelter, because at this point we don't want them to grow too fast. this will definitely help out there. Response to that. We still have 2 settlers. Let's put them in water. Oh, now we have 3. Alright. So let's add another one to Forester. Looks like our expedition, or our scout, is finished. We are going to need settler's badges for everything. So let's send a scout there. Let's upgrade this. We can get more Dextars. Looks like what's wrong with this? It needs cloth. So we might need to get more of these recyclers because they're not keeping up with the demand. So that'll be our next thing. We will put them a little over here. So let's make a dirt road. Let's go like that, and let's go to recycler. One there, and one there. So that's telling us there's radiation everywhere around there. So what we can do is, do we have some extra people? We do. So we can actually set them to get rid of some of the radiation around town here, just to help out a little bit. We've heard about martyring groups that are making the surrounding area unsafe. Our settlers want you to initiate measures to defend them against possible attacks by raiders. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to go to the research and we need to start working on some of this, because it's definitely going to be needed. That's the expedition. Oh, where did I put that research station? That's the school. So let's work on badges right now, because we definitely need some specialized workers. And here's the research. So they are slowly working on it. So we can actually add a few more people here. And someone there. Food, electricity, technology, defense. So looks like we could do this one once we get some knowledge, and we'll need some wood for it too. Let's add another forester. We need to keep up with that. Alright, looks like our scout finished this one. Let's go to the next one. Let's make 2 settlers so they can start clearing some of this out. Alright. Just need to get some of this radiation cleared out. How bad is it? Okay, it's rescinding. Good. To clear so much. And there's another drought coming. So we've got to remember to pull all these people off there. And then we need to add another worker there. And looks like right now we're suffering in cloth. So we were just going to leave those both in cloth. While working on the video, realized that I had lost 4 minutes of the video. So we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.